Welcome back, guys, to the crasher. I'm in the middle of South Sydney territory, Redfern, wearing a St. George jersey. You can't get harder than that for crashing someplace. Tonight we're crashing somebody that everybody either loves or hates, but I'm going to show you a side of this person that you haven't seen before. Redfern's changed a lot since I've been here last. I used to come down here with mates who used to work together at Maribor RSL Club. There was a lot of good times, a few punch-ups, which made the good times even better sometimes, but it has changed. Down here, the street's still very narrow, that hasn't changed. Train station hasn't changed either. But Everleigh Street, one of the most feared streets in all of Sydney, it's changed heaps. And I don't know, kind of like the old place really. I used to say that nobody's got the guts to walk down Everleigh Street. There's a bit of truth to that, but if you knew somebody in there and had a mate in there, you were fine. Sweet as, not a problem. I love Redfern. I've got a soft spot for South Sydney. But hey, I'm going to stick it in their face. Wear a St. George jersey in the middle of South Sydney. Let's go. I'll introduce you to the guy now. So everybody associates like Redfern with the Indigenous people, and that's true because they were here first. But a lot of people don't seem to understand that Redfern has a special meaning for us Lebos, right? The Lebanese Australian, because the first place we settled was Redfern. Straight off the boat or straight off the aeroplane, we came to Redfern. My father and many other fathers that came to Australia landed in Redfern first. And from there they spread out. Funny thing is, it was to me, I remember it like a Greek and a Lebo talking to each other. The Greek said to the Lebo, "I'll take Maroubra and you take Redfern." What I like about the Greeks is the Greeks never sold up and moved. They stayed in Maroubra, where the Lebo's going, "Nah, I want more land so I can grow my tomatoes and cucumbers in the backyard." So they sold up their houses in Redfern and moved out west, like Greenacre, Punch Bowl and stuff like that. And when they think back of how Redfern has become and how expensive it is, there isn't a single Lebo that doesn't belt his head against the wall and say, "Why did I sell?" I've always loved Redfern. St. Maroon's, one of the oldest Maronite church in Australia. It's, probably about 170 years old, built in Redfern, just down the road here. So to everybody that says, "Oh, Redfern, sovereign people," actually Redfern Lebos everywhere. And very, very rich. All right, guys. Now I'm going to tell you who I'm crashing. Right, I'm here at Tony Mundine's gym in Redfern. Anthony's inside, so I'm going to go in and put it on Anthony. Have a bit of a laugh, some fun. I'm going to show you a side of Anthony you've never seen. Right, everybody knows Anthony as the guy, you know, the boxer, the football player, the controversial person. I know Anthony differently, and I'm going to show you Anthony, the Anthony that I know. So follow me. He's probably going to get the shits now. Here we are. All right, guys. This is the legend that created the man. Tony Mundine, the owner of the gym, the Australian boxing legend. I reckon he's still better than his son right now. Here's the man, Anthony. How are you, bro? You well? Do you want to sit here or should we sit on the, You know what? Let me sit between the legend and the man. That's the best. This is a beautiful place.
Yeah, man. It's great. Alhamdulillah. Got the job done. My Uncle Mick runs the Aboriginal housing company.
Yep.
He promised to deliver something like this about 10 years ago. And
testing 1, 2.
We are rich now, so
yep.
really happy.
Put that on, Anthony. That'll make you even more controversial. Tony, have you always wanted this?
Well, I wanted to gym, but
yeah,
it's going to be like this. Everyone.
Is it harder, more work than the old gym?
Oh yeah, I like more work. I would be Belgium. One floor, but 2 floors
Yeah.
stuff. The young kids keep coming and train. You all different variety of equipment and stuff. The bags,
That's excellent. But you know what? I'm looking at you. I swear you could step into the ring right now. You're still you're in better shape than this one.
I'm very sorry for that, but I was stepping in the ring because I haven't been well.
Well, I reckon I got more of a chance of beating Anthony than I do you. And that's even dreaming. But tell me, I'm wearing the St. George jersey.
Well, I see you wearing my brother's Nathan Blackwell's
That's
number.
right. I'll tell you a story with that, right? It was the grand final, 99, and I needed to get a new St. George jersey, and I wanted this one. So we're ringing around at 7 o'clock at night trying to find a sports store that's open the night before the grand final. So we found one in Burwood, so we go there and they were doing printing. So my cousin Tony goes, I want Anthony's number. I go, all right, I'm taking Blacklock's number. Right? So we put it on, and the next day, heart was broken. I wanted to go hang out with Tony, because I was just, I was devastated. I get to his place, right? And there's a TV in the driveway. I kid you not, bro.
But he threw the TV out.
He just picked the TV up and threw it. So we go to my auntie's lemon tree. We picked up a whole bunch of lemons, drove down King George's Road waiting for the Melbourne Storm to rock up.
Oh, no way.
That were the days.
Could be the races, man. We just weren't meant to win that game. We had the wood on them all year, all previous years. We always seemed to beat them. We beat them earlier in that series.
Thrashed them.
Within the semi-final, at 38-10 or something. But unfortunately, what happened for a reason, man. And it was commiserations to the St. George Dragons, man.
Oh, mate, you still made a mark. I'll tell you that much. I mean, I kept saying to myself for many years, until me and you started to, we became mates and that. I was going, Anthony, why didn't you pass that ball? But then, that's football. It's like that.
9 times out of 10, I score that try. You know what I mean? I'm a go-getter. If I see the line, I'm going for it. But and I didn't. Normally, I put it down one hand, with my right hand. So I'll check my right hand. But I tried to put it down with 2 hands, and I got knocked on this elbow and dropped the ball. But they say that was a turning point. But we scored 5 minutes later in the other side.
Yeah, I remember.
So.
Jamie copped it hard, the poor bloke.
Poor
man.
Jamie, you can't blame anybody. It was a team effort, and
it's his job. He went to stop the try. How it turned out.
It was unfortunate. Yeah.
Now we know Anthony the footballer, right?
Yeah.
But not many people know is you could have had a good running basketball.
Yeah.
Why'd you pull off?
That was my 3 sports: football, mainly football and basketball at the start. Then I wanted to delve into a bit of boxing in amateur boxing.
Yeah.
My passion was football, but I love basketball. I love staying fit, playing with all the brothers around the neighbourhood, and I was very good at it. Yeah.
Which school did you go to?
I went to 4 different high schools. I went to Canterbury Boys.
Me too.
Yeah, Canterbury Boys. Then I went to just down here with all the Aboriginal brothers, Alexandra Community School.
Yeah.
It was called Cleveland Street back in the day. Then I went to Glebe High for 1 year. I went out to Kingsgrove for 1 year.
Tony, what was he like as a kid? Trouble?
No.
He was good.
Good boy.
Come on, tell us this seriously. Every dad says my son was an angel. We know what's going on, right?
Good boy, my son.
He's a good boy?
Good boy. He grew up nice, and I knew he was going to be something.
Yeah.
Football or boxing or whatever sport he was going to be. I knew he was going to be something. But he's done his duty for sporting wise, and now it's all over. Time goes so quick.
Yeah, time. But it's not over. Because I hear he's going to be the next footy coach for the Canterbury Bankstown. Is that the next step?
I can help the brothers. I can help them. I can definitely help them.
Are you gonna help our arch enemy?
Well,
see, South Sydney and St George are like cousins.
Well, if St George comes to me and offers me something, 100% I'll go with St George.
Yeah.
That's my first preference.
Yeah.
But if they don't, then
business.
Business is business.
That's it. That's right. With that, I know, and I'm not going to ask you. I'm going to tell you. You are one of the most generous, celebrities there is, and you're humble. And I know you're not going to say anything, so I'll say it. Yeah. I know personally how many people you've helped, right? You've given I can say you've given a lot more than what you've received.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you, I'm not going to mention names, but I know who, you know? And if it wasn't for you, what was achieved wouldn't have been achieved. And that's straight up. There's no, you know, bullshitting here, let's just say that. It's the truth. The person, you know, he owes a lot of people that I know, owe a lot to you. You've done a lot, bro. Yeah. You've helped a lot. You know, it pisses me off on when I see the media, the way they portray you. It's like, don't judge the book by the cover. Get to know the man. Like,
get to know the book.
Read the book. You know, don't. And that's. But do you feel that's like the Aussie mentality?
100%. I mean, like, unfortunately, we live in a very, you know, racist society.
Tell me about
especially with all the ethnic sort of backgrounds we have here, but definitely the traditional owners, custodians of the land, the Aboriginal people. We're still getting oppressed today in so many ways. They're making billions and billions and billions of dollars off the resources of this land, coal, mining, and all that. And they chicken feed. You know what I mean? They chicken feed our people, and they want our people to drink. They want, you know, to be stereotyped, to have a lot of no goals, nothing to strive for, and things like that. So I just try to deliver a positive message. I had to come up all through all that as an athlete. Someone, lucky my dad and my mum, embedded in me, don't drink, don't smoke, don't do drugs because of this, and this. Life's about choices.
Yeah.
You make the wrong choice and you do it down to a bad road, that can lead you to a dead end.
Yeah.
And, you know, death or jail, pretty much. So I was very determined as a kid. I knew as from a young age, I used to see my dad get the notoriety he used to get, the respect he used to get from the people. And I used to say, I want to be like him one day.
Yeah. I
want to be better than him one day. And that was my goal in life. And, you know, obviously football was my passion. I wanted to play for my country. But like I said, racism, that held me back from doing that. That's why I left rugby league at the time, at the height of my career, being the best player in the world, the highest paid player in the world, and left at my peak because of that.
But you made $600,000, your whole St. George salary, in how many rounds in your first match?
4 rounds.
That's how you make money. Right? You don't go out there for 80 minutes and get whacked. You go in there for 4 rounds, which is, what was it, 3 minutes a round?
3 minutes a round.
3 minutes a round, that's 12 minutes, you make 600,000. Now, don't tell me this bloke doesn't know how to make money, right? Your dad, because I've been watching a lot of videos and stuff like that, just getting in some info. Your dad, you said to your dad, I want to be a boxer, and you said to your dad, boxing is dead. And then you replied to him, then I'm going to perform mouth to mouth and resuscitate it. Do you think you're doing the same thing right now with the sovereign people, trying to change what? Because I know growing up at school, mate, it's taught to us at school. It's the wrong image is through school. It's like, you know, Anglo, and I'm not being racist, but it's like the way they're teaching us is like, when I grew up and opened my eyes, I said, what a load of rubbish you people were teaching us.
Yeah.
It's totally the opposite.
They sound like Captain Cook discovered Australia.
That's rubbish.
Blah, blah, blah. You know, they weren't taught the true history, the true roots of this nation and what blood it was built on. You know what I mean? So that's unfortunate, but hopefully that'll change, man. But we need.
You reckon are you determined to change it? Is that one of your goals?
I want to do everything I can as a man, through my profile and whatnot, to try and make change for the better for all people.
Would you run for politics?
That's a lot of time consuming for that would be. So maybe when I'm a bit older, I might have a look at it. But right now, I'm just want to enjoy life, enjoy my kids.
Beautiful. How many kids you got?
I've got a few.
Few? Well done. Tony, how many kids you got? 7? And how many you got? A few?
Yeah.
Few. More than your dad or less than your dad?
A few.
So I'm just trying to see, because you said you wanted to be better than your dad, bro. You said you wanted to be better than your dad. I want to find out who was better. Nah, God bless them all, bro. God bless the family. Like, the message, the questions have gone out of my head because we're just laid back. You still do a couple of rounds?
Yeah, man. If I can, if I want to. I still dabble in it. I train a bit. I stay active. I try to run 3 times a week. I do a bit of boxing every now and then.
Yeah.
But I like to keep in shape, and every now and then I'll get in the ring and do some sparring.
You got any up and comers? Somebody that's
Yeah, there's some boys from around the neighbourhood here that got professional careers.
Yeah.
So I'll try to help as much as I can.
Yeah.
From my experiences, and so yeah.
So this is the question that I want you to tell me, who was the hardest fighter you ever fought against, but you beat him, and it took everything out of you? Like, you left that fight as a winner, but you said, man, I am knackered. I can't move anymore. Like that, I've left everything in the ring.
This fight, I thought it was a draw myself. I probably didn't do enough to get the title, but I got enough to. The guy definitely didn't beat me.
Yeah.
So if I was champion, I would have won.
Yeah.
But Mikel Kessler,
Yeah.
I lost on points, but that was my
I remember watching that
best.
fight.
I reckon the time that I performed my best against undefeated, Geale. He's a beast, this guy. He's like 6'1", undefeated, 30-0 or something.
Yeah.
And was one of the hottest prospects in the division.
Cool. Tony, you were always in your son's ring, in the corner, right?
Yeah.
Is there a time where you got those shits with him? Like you said, Anthony, you're not listening to me. Like, seriously, I'll go in there and I'll belt the bloke if you don't, sharpen up your act. Or has he always stuck to the plan?
No, we stuck to the plan.
Yeah.
I got my way of fighting, and then you got your way of fighting. But he really stuck to his dad.
Yeah.
The trainer, and it was good. We had no clue at that point. We had no clue what to do and do what to do. We stuck to it.
That's an honourable thing. That's seriously an honourable thing to hear a father and a son, because
No, we got on pretty well.
Yeah.
No, we got on well, but at the start, I'm a bit pig-headed.
Yeah.
We get it.
You know what I mean? I wish I would have listened to my dad a bit more,
Yeah.
because he's been there, done it. But now you think you learn from, like, when the new age, you do more calisthenics.
Yep.
And, not the old school sort of training. They do long runs, hit the bag, all this type of stuff. And I just do my own thing. I got another trainer, or not so much a boxing trainer, but a fitness trainer, which was a lot of cardiovascular stuff, a lot of rowing weights and whatnot. But you live and you learn,
Yeah, well, that's,
You
you're...
But you fought to when you get knocked out in the 10th round?
Ochi.
Ochi, mate, he was killing.
I was beating Ochi, yeah. But I wasn't in season, but
But what he done training-wise connected him up here mentally and on your body.
Yeah.
Because if you lose, you make them, you got a weight or something. That'll take you into your 12 rounds or 10 rounds or 15 rounds.
Yeah.
So it's really taking that.
So his training really helped you in that.
he's saying it was detrimental to me because you wear out faster.
Oh.
Training-wise. Weight, don't use your weight. Don't go.
You get all body weight, calisthenics, push-ups, sit-ups, pull-up.
Yeah. You that, Maz? or body weight. Maz is, he lifts weights.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Weights is good if you're playing footy and stuff.
come, Dad, come.
Weights is good for you if you want to fill up or with your muscles. Tighten them up.
Yeah, it gets too tight. But calisthenics is like
Speed.
body weight.
Big power. You get speed.
Mate, he's got to listen. This is invaluable, bro.
You are all tight when you move.
No, you're slower. You might be stronger, but you're slow.
Slow.
You're not
Look at me, I'm 71.
fast
Bang,
twitch.
bang.
Yep. You know, Tony was an Australian and still is a boxing legend. Like, top rank.
He held like the middleweight, the light heavyweight, the heavyweight title
Yep.
before. Before 4 foot.
And I had no amateurs before the 4-rounder, the 6, and one of them fought 10, 12, 15 rounds. And look at me now, still do the same. Haven't changed, mate. Haven't changed. And I won't change. Next month, in June the 9th, I'm 71.
Wow. God bless you, Tony. That's incredible. Seriously.
I'll be lucky on 91.
Well, does it? You still maybe get a couple of brothers and sisters for Anthony the way you're going. I've got a favour to ask Tony. If I get into the ring with Anthony, will you be in my corner and give me a couple of pointers before he knocks me out?
Play with it.
Yeah.
Play with it. You play with it, pick you up.
The only fights I ever had was on the streets. Like the worst case scenario I can do to Anthony is grab his jumper, put it over his head, a couple of uppercuts. That's about as good as you're gonna get.
Don't get the ring.
Do you want to show us the gym?
Yeah.
Walk around? Do you mind if we walk
check it
around,
out.
Tony? This is the gym. Wow.
What's up, bud?
Have a look at that. That's Tony and his...
You walk in the front door. This is the big ring area.
Yeah.
And obviously got a bit of weights on the side. Weights all over there. There's another section up top.
Yeah.
If you want to come up. All photos, memorabilia up all there.
How is Jamie? How's Blacklock going? Are you still in contact with him?
Yeah. He's going all right.
I heard he's loving life up there.
He's in the bush.
Yeah. Mate, why would you want to live in the city when you can live in the outback? Is he still as fast as he was?
Nah.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that try? That was incredible. That try in the grand final. The bomb goes up. He gets it.
He just goes straight through the gap.
That was awesome.
There's another ring up here.
Oh yeah.
All of your cardio equipment.
Cool. Guys, if you're in the city, right, support your community. Come down to Tony's gym. Come down.
It's at Redfern, top of Everly Street. More than welcome, man. It's a community gym, so it's cheap and you'll enjoy it.
That's it.
Got all
For the community.
It's got everything you need in there, man.
There's some great, a lot of memorabilia here. It's excellent. So you fought the best, right? You say you fought the best.
Yeah.
You sure?
In my time, yeah.
You sure?
Of course.
You're positive.
Yeah.
They fought me, bro. Do you want to go? I'd say do you want to go a couple of rounds, but honestly, hey, you know what? Your dad's he's better looking than you.
I don't know about that.
Come on, mate. No, there's a lot of resemblance there. It's pretty good. So, yeah, I'd love to go a couple of rounds with you, but I don't reckon I can last more than 30 seconds,
well, let's
mate.
do it, bud. Let's do
I'm
it.
getting on to 50. How old are you now?
40, I just turned 47 the other day.
Bro, time's flying, man. I remember playing basketball down here.
Yeah.
I used to come down with a couple of the boys. We used to come down here, and it was what, 16, 17? I think, yeah, when I was coming down here, I was like 16, 17. You must have been around 13, 14, something like that. We used to come down here and we used to play basketball and stuff, so. Oh, it's pretty good. What do you reckon, Eddie? We go a couple of rounds, a couple of punches? Can you handle me, Anthony? Let's go. Let's get some gloves on. I don't even think that you can hit a St. George jersey, bro. You would have landed. All right, Maz.
Al, you got any gloves? Any gloves? Just Velcro.
So, yeah, we're getting some gloves now. You know, we're going to do I'm Lebanese. If I was Italian, we'd be doing a Rocky Balboa, you know, creed sort of thing. But that ain't going to work now because I'm Lebanese. And there's never been a Lebanese boxing champion ever. So, all right, we'll see if we get some, if we can get some gloves. God, I hope, I don't know what I'm doing. I hope he doesn't find any gloves. Oh shit, he found gloves. Here we go.
2 pairs. Got 2 pairs?
Here you go. You can have them, Anthony. There you go. Maz, you've done boxing, Maz. You want to take my place in the ring? One pair, yeah. Thanks. Oh, mate. Oh, look at this. Anthony's ready to go. He's ready to go. I mean, seriously, the stuff I do to entertain you people, I'm about to cop a whooping just to make yous laugh. All right? Is that it? Oh, blue. Beauty. Here we go. Let's put this on. Hey, Anthony, why are you running around the ring, bro? You scared?
I'm trying to find a step up.
Why are you running around the ring? You scared?
Upstairs.
Let's go upstairs. Yeah, let's go. We'll go upstairs. Maz, get Tony. I need him in my corner. I need tips on how to beat his son. Oh. Maz, you're gonna do this? Take my mobile.
Pain.
In my pocket.
Pain, bro. I'm showing for pain.
Any last words? I'm seriously going to get hurt. Oh, here we go. Any last words? Eh? Any last words? Give me strength, eh? Give me strength. Right? I need this, right? And give me some speed as well. I got some tips before I came here, you know. One of your mates said to me, you've got to tap your arms down and bang. That was no. You nearly got me with that one. I just don't have the heart to hit you. I love you that much. Oh, he's got me. Stay to the right, they said, apparently. Stay to keep doing it. Oh. So Anthony, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna do some body work. Nope. That's hitting to the back of the head. Now, that's it. You ruined my hair, fight over. That's it, it's over. You ruined my hair, Nah. Thanks, bro. That's good old-fashioned fun. I love you, brother. God bless. Mate, seriously, boxing is not for the faint-hearted. It is a sport that demands dedication and respect. I guess that's why boxing is a honourable man's way of fighting. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to go into the MMA stuff. Have a look at Anthony on the bag. All right. Grab that, we'll go down. Mate, how long did we go? 20 seconds?
30 seconds.
I'm getting old. Oh. So,
Thanks, sir.
thank you very much.
Thanks, sir. Thank you.
Yep. Just got the daylights kicked out of me. Got a couple of jabs in my mouth. Then he whacked me in the back of the So guys, Anthony, thank you so much, brother.
Legend, man.
Right. Tony Mundine's gym in Redfern, top of Everly Street. Come down, support your community, right? And if you've got a knack for boxing, look who's guiding you. You got the man himself and his father, the legend, Tony Mundine. Thank you.
And if you get real good, hit me up. I'll come down. I'll do a couple rounds with you. You know what I mean? Let's do it.
Thank you.